Okay, everyone, never ever play with fixtures in public buildings or in someone else's house. When you are in a public building or at someone else's house, you don't do this. You don't ever do that. Unless it is in a small, unoccupied room, or if you are asked to turn the light on and off. But if it's not for those reasons, leave the light switches alone. Only do this in your own house. Never ever play with these things if they go to emergency equipment or HVAC systems, because if you cut off people's heat and AC and there are vulnerable people living in the house, you are risking their lives. Because in the winter, when you cut their heat off, they are going to be cold. And in the summer, when you cut their AC off, they are going to be hot. And if those people are vulnerable, it can be deadly. So never ever mess with these things in other people's houses, and especially in a public building. Now with the fixtures, never take the bowl off the light fixtures, never take out the bulbs, never break them, especially with CFLs and fluorescent, because there could be mercury all over your house, and you have to leave your house and stay at a hotel or at a friend's house until it is cleaned up. With ceiling fans, unless it's your own at home, never adjust the speed on them and never adjust the direction on them. If you do this at someone else's house, you are going to get kicked out of the party that they are throwing. Learn this from me, because one time during New Year's Eve, I was kicked out of a party that one of my neighbors were throwing in their house because I did this in their house. Not good. Never unscrew the plate off the switch. Never take the switch off the wall, because you can't get electrocuted. Never ever mess with these things outside of your own house. Unless you are going into the bathroom, or unless you are told to turn the light on or off. But if it's not for those reasons, do not mess with these things unless it's in your own house. And never ever mess with the fixtures themselves unless it's in your own house. But if you are in another person's house, or especially in a public building, do not mess with the overhead fixtures unless you are the manager, or if you are the owner of the house, or if the owner of the house somehow gives you permission to change their light bulbs. But if it's not for those reasons, leave their fixtures alone. Never ever mess with fixtures. They are not toys, especially HVAC systems and emergency equipment. especially in vulnerable households. Bye.